Wheels, whisks, and wedding rings. Welcome back, friends.
The Life and Times of Krauty Sauerkraut. Episode 2.
This is the day I moved into my new home. It's a very cozy jar where I get to swim in my own brine that I make all by myself. My mom came to check on me today and noticed that I was starting to get little bubbles. Don't worry, nothing is wrong. You see, when my mom tucked me into my jar with salt, she created the perfect home for some very tiny helpers called lactic acid bacteria. They're so small that you can't see them, but they're working very hard inside my jar. Those tiny helpers are eating some of the natural sugars in my cabbage leaves. As they munch away, they make two important things. Carbon dioxide gas, that's where my bubbles come from. Lactic acid, that's what turns me into sauerkraut. The lactic acid helps keep the bad germs away while the good bacteria keep working. So when my mom sees bubbles, that's actually good news. It's one of the first signs that my tiny bacterial friends have started their important sauerkraut-making job. I may still look like cabbage on the outside, but on the inside, I'm already beginning my transformation. My mom had to dry me off 3 times today. I feel a little embarrassed about that. But I promise I'm not being naughty. Remember those tiny lactic acid bacteria I told you about yesterday? Well, they're still hard at work, happily eating the natural sugars in my cabbage leaves. As they eat, they make carbon dioxide gas. Lots and lots of carbon dioxide gas. When enough gas builds up inside my jar, it tries to escape. That's what my mom calls a burp. Sometimes the gas bubbles rise through my cabbage and push some of my salty brine upward as they travel. Think of it like when you accidentally blow through a straw in a drink. Bloop. Liquid moves around. When I burp, a little brine can sneak out of the jar and end up on the plate underneath me. That's why my mom keeps finding liquid on the plate and drying me off. I promise I'm trying my best. The good news is that burping usually means my tiny bacterial friends are very busy making sauerkraut. So every burp is really a little progress report. Still working. Still fermenting. Still becoming delicious. Also, today my mom told me that I smell absolutely amazing. That made me very proud. A few days ago, I smelled mostly like fresh cabbage. But now I'm beginning to smell like, well, sauerkraut. As my tiny lactic acid bacteria work, they make something called lactic acid. The lactic acid is what gives sauerkraut its delicious tangy flavor and aroma. As more lactic acid forms, my smell slowly changes. First I smell like cabbage, then I smell a little tangy. Then one day my mom walks by and says, "You smell like sauerkraut." That's a very exciting day in a young sauerkraut's life. My yummy smell is actually a sign that my helpful bacteria are doing exactly what they're supposed to do. So if I smell pleasantly sour, fresh, and tangy, that's wonderful news. It means I'm well on my way to becoming delicious homemade sauerkraut. And judging by the way my mom keeps staring at me, I think she's getting excited to taste me. Not yet, Mom. I'm still growing. Make sure to keep watching. I'm trying my best to entertain you.
Like what you see? Share the love. Please like, share, and comment. We want to hear from you.
Wheels, whisks, and wedding rings. We hope to see you again.